Okay guys, so welcome to my ornament making video. You'll see different ornaments that I made with my sister and ones that I made by myself, but I kind of just wanted to make a lot of my own ornaments to put on my tree this year. So if you saw my tree decorating vlog, you will see that my tree was kind of empty. So I'm wanting to fill it up with sort of simple, rustic, and natural themed ornaments that I just found ideas for online. I'll include a list down below of different things I picked up, things that you'll need if you wanted to make these same ornaments. But I got everything at the dollar store. These wooden planks that you'll see right here, and plain plastic ornaments. I only used throughout this video 4 colors of paint. You can do a lot of mixing with these colors as well that I've got here. So I think Ashley is putting together a little Santa. So this is just a plain round wood piece. It's not a wooden plank, just like a cutout piece. I got like a pack of 3 of them from the dollar store. So they're a really nice, perfect round shape though. You can do different kinds of ornaments with them. So yeah, I think she's doing the one that we found online, which is a super easy Santa Claus ornament. So yeah, you can see there that she's got red paint, green paint, white paint, and brown paint. And so we're doing all of our ornaments with these paints. And then we've got a Sharpie there to draw on eyes and such. So here is Ashley. She is making some things. You can see her painting away with an angry elf right there. So on the wooden plank, I want to make a little reindeer. So you'll see that. It's super easy. I just sort of planned to do the antlers, the nose, and little tiny eyes. I've also got some big, rounder wooden planks that I'll have to show a picture of what I can do with these. So I wanted to kind of do a snowman or another reindeer on these wooden planks. They're super fun. I love how you can see the chipped wood on the edges, so you can tell just how genuine they are. They look really nice hung up on the tree. I mean, when I do it, it looks like it's for kids, but like it looks like a kid did it, but it still looks good, whether it looks like an adult did it or a kid did it. I am no artist, but I did my best using skinny paintbrushes on these little pieces. So that's something you should take note of in this video, is that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun doing simple Christmas crafts. Aw, he's cute. Kawaii. Kawaii desu. So here she goes, finishing up the Santa. So she's done the hat, so she's doing the trim of the hat with like a fluffy white splatter on there. which is a good idea because then you can really see the texture of what like that white fluffy part on Santa's hat looks like. So, dabbing away, dabbing away, dabbing away. Now it's hard to see in this lighting, but now she's just working on the beard right there, doing the same fluffy dabbing to give it that textured fluffy look. And another layer of the white because the plank is quite light itself, so it's a bit hard to tell. Giving him his eyes and his mouth. She likes a kawaii sort of theme like you saw with the polar bear, so I think she's doing the same with Santa here. Those are tiny little eyes. And she's a bit shy. Oh, so happy looking. And he's all done. So yeah, as you watch me work on my little reindeer here, let me know down below if you like to make your own ornaments and Christmas crafts, or whether you have kids that make them for you in your household, or whether you generally just buy them or have them handed down to you from different family members. Mine is an assortment of all of these things, I think. Or let me know what sort of Christmas crafts you like to do, because I'm all about it and I'd love to have some more ideas. And I think I was thinking a lot about Christmas movies as I was working on these, like all the Christmas movies that I need to watch. I generally don't really start watching Christmas movies till December, even though I have my ornaments and everything up in November. And then I don't typically start wrapping up gifts and that until December as well. Some of my favorite Christmas movies include like Elf, of course, and I also really like the Christmas Chronicles and the animated movie Claus on Netflix. I thought that was a good one. I love A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey in it. I'm not a huge Grinch fan. And I like to watch fluffy, like Christmassy romantic movies too every now and then. I love the Santa Claus movies. I think they're so much fun. Like to this day, I'm pretty convinced that like if Santa was real, he would be Tim Allen. So now I'm making my Santa, and you're not going to be shocked to hear this, but Ashley's turned out way better than mine is about to, because that's just how it's going to go for me. But look at that red straight line. So one of my favorite ornaments to make is this one here. It's super easy, and it's just putting plants in an empty ornament. It looks so nice hung on the tree, but literally you just go outside and clip off some pine needles or clip off some leaves and stuff them in this plastic ornament, and then you just tie it with some twine or with some string or with some ribbon, whatever you want. If you want to spruce it up a little bit more, you could tie ribbon around the front of the ornament as well. You could also like clip leaves off of household plants. I've done a little bit of that as well. It's just so pretty. And then at the end of the season, you just empty it out and then put fresh ones in next year. In terms of Christmas baking, I like to make shortbread cookies and like sugar cookies and then decorate them and cut them into fun shapes. We've got like a Christmas or like a Canadian Christmas cookie set, so we like to cut them up like that, and it's just super fun. This year I pre-made some eggnog cookies. I can share the recipe if anyone is interested. And so I just popped those in the freezer then, and I'm planning to just right before Christmas put them in the oven so that they're ready to go and I'm not in a rush. And like, what kind of Christmas traditions do you guys have? For us, we typically go to my grandma's on Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Day we just kind of hang out with just my immediate family and open gifts and play with our new gifts, I guess. Last year we got Pokemon. My sister and I got Pokemon Sword and Shield for our Nintendo Switches, and then everyone in the house got the flu, so I remember I was just like barfing for like 2 days and playing Pokemon, so that was a super fun experience. And then of course I'm hoping to do some skating. I really enjoy outdoor skating, but indoor skating can be fun too. Right now it is super warm and there's not a ton of snow quite yet, even though we did just have a blizzard like a month ago. I do like sledding, so if it snows again. Maybe we'll do some sledding too, or maybe just me by myself. It'll be nice this year because I'm off work December 23rd and I won't be back in the office until the new year, so I'm pretty excited about that, to have all that time and to not have to worry about rushing back to work right after the holidays. I know most years I'm usually back to work on like the 27th or the 28th, and then it's just like a rush after Christmas, and sometimes we haven't even finished like gatherings by then, and I'm like, oh, but I have to work again. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm really grateful for that this year, although I don't know how many, at the same time, having that much time off, I don't know that we will be allowed to really get together with many people with the current restrictions. So I might just have all that downtime. I guess we'll see. And do you guys have any like special favorite Christmas smells? I know I like to burn Christmas candles. I don't really have any this year, but I like to burn like a vanilla bean at Christmas time, and then of course I love the smell of Christmas cookies and pine tree. My tree isn't a real tree, so I picked up these pine scented packets and shoved them in my tree so that it would give off a pine smell, because I feel like that's the one thing that I love about a real tree is the actual smell. Do you guys typically decorate outside for Christmas? I usually focus on the indoors, but I do have some lights, fairy lights strung around, some wicker reindeer that I had in my last video, my Christmas tree vlog, and then I've strung some lights around my deck as well. My mom's house, we hung some blue and silver Christmas baubles onto the pine tree outside, and then the tree in the backyard, so that the cows can enjoy some Christmas time. I can pop in some pictures right here so you can see. The other thing that I think is kind of fun to talk about at Christmas time is, do you buy things for yourself around Christmas time, or do you just only buy for other people? I typically don't buy anything for myself like all of December until after Christmas, because I just like, it feels wrong, and because I'm so focused on like making sure I get through my Christmas shopping list. Right now, as I'm recording my voice, it's December the 6th. I'm pretty well done my Christmas shopping. I just have a couple little things to pick up, and then besides that, it'll just be wrapping things as they arrive in the mail, and then picking up food and treats to bring out to my mom's for Christmas. But yeah, I usually start Christmas shopping in November and then finish it off in early December. I like to split it up over a couple months to kind of spread out the Christmas shopping budget, and then also so I don't go crazy in December. And it gives me some time if I'm ordering things or if someone changes their mind about something. In terms of Christmas wish list this year, I just really needed a muffin tin because I don't have one, and I like to make muffins sometimes. What things are you guys really hoping that you will open on Christmas morning? And you guys can let me know down below what your favorite parts of Christmas are, besides gifts. For me, it's hanging out with family, eating good food, and the hope of Advent, the hope of Jesus being born. I like just the joy and the coziness and all of the festivities that go on. I know this year a lot of them were canceled, but there's still things to be done. Still fun things you can do. You can still bake and listen to Christmas music and read Christmas themed books. For me, Animal Crossing helps a lot, playing that on my Switch because they've got the holiday events, so that just brings out more in the season for me personally. Then this year I went and got a Christmas pedicure. I've got my toes painted like a dark holiday green with some gold speckles, and then one toe is just completely gold sparkles. Usually I do a manicure at Christmas time. I do gold and red, but I thought this year my mom and I might do our own nails because we've got like a nail kit that we're going to do a holiday theme for. So then I just got my toes done, and so that was super fun too. In terms of skincare in the wintertime around Christmas, it gets really dry outside, but I find if I am careful building up to as it gets colder and drier, making sure I use like hyaluronic acid and other moisturizers in my skincare routine really regularly, then it seems to be more protected during the winter. I know when I was in college, I did not take my skincare routine seriously, and then my skin would just feel crusty under my makeup and it just looked awful. So these days I do a couple different things. So I really make sure my skincare routine is consistent with things to keep my skin moisturized and protected. And then I also wear not very much makeup on my skin in the wintertime either, as it's just dry and gross. So I just typically just put on a tiny bit of concealer, like under my eyes, and then some highlighter at the tip of my cheekbones, and then mascara, and fill in my eyebrows a little bit. And that's about it, because I just hate that dry feeling on your skin. So you guys should let me know what you do, what your skincare routine is like around Christmas time, what you do to protect your skin against the gross dryness. I know not everyone has it as dry as it is here in southern Alberta, but it's like horribly dry here. I also have 2 humidifiers going in my house all the time, which has really made a difference in my skin, like really, really made a difference too. I have one that goes as I sleep all night, and so that helps keep my throat not as dry, my chest not as dry, and then my skin as well looks a lot healthier. And then I've got one that goes in my living room every couple days as well to just take out some of that gross dryness. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, the warmest of seasons. Let me know what sort of, I know I have so many questions to ask you guys, but let me know what sort of things you do to give back to the community at Christmas time. This year I chose a seniors drive because I felt really strongly for the seniors who were so isolated in the homes this year. I put together a gift. Basically I was able to draw a name for a local senior, and then a couple of things that they could use for Christmas, put together a gift bag, and then drop it back off at the store, and then they give it to them at Christmas time. So that's the thing that I chose. I like to try to choose one thing each year. I don't want to overboard myself, but one thing to give back to the community or to give to a stranger or someone in need.